Story time with Denise, Rosario, Adusei.
Thank you.
With both Death Awareness and Latin American Heritage Month this September, Denise Rosario presents Cesaria Feels the Beat, a lyrical and heartfelt story celebrating African Brazilian culture through the eyes of Cesaria, a young girl who's deaf. The book highlights how Cesaria discovers the power of rhythm, dance, and community, and shows that music and joy can be experienced in many ways. Learn basic sign language after today's story. And I'm going to bring Jackie to read Rosario's bio.
Great, thank you.
All right. Denise Rosario Adusei serves as the visionary leader and changemaker at the helm of the Bronx Children Museum. Prior to her role at BCM, she founded a STEM-focused preschool in Harlem where she led and graduated 1,500 children into NYC elementary schools. Mrs. Adusei is also a children's book author, known for her picture book, Cesaria Feels the Beat, which celebrates Afro-Latinx culture. Her commitment to promoting diversity and inclusion is evident in her co-founding of Latinx Pitch and Black Creators HQ, organizations dedicated to increasing representation in children's books. Thank you so much for being here, Denise.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. So sometimes when I have to speak in front of people, I get a little nervous. And one of the things I do when I'm nervous, and I'm hoping you guys can help me with this, is that I breathe in and then out. Can you all do that with me? In, out. Oh, I feel so much better that my friends helped me relax. And now I think I'm ready to read Cesaria Feels the Beat. So I wrote this story, and it's in honor of my cousin who is deaf. Growing up with her, she never saw herself in stories, and our family had a hard time connecting with her. And so I wanted to make sure that she sees herself in a story. So Cesaria feels the beat. She twirls barefoot on the grass, sand, and dirt. She points her toes in the wind. She sings lyrics with her fingers. She raises her palms to the sky, to the birds, to the clouds. At the end of her routine, she faces the waves and bows. Seagulls clap, ocean nods. Can I see some seagulls clapping? Oh, I hear the seagulls clapping. Ready for the Seaside Carnival celebration, Cesaria skips down to the bandshell to join her dancing team. The marina is filled with floats, musicians, and dancers. So I'm from Brazil, and this is what Carnival looks like in Brazil. It's very colorful, lots of people dancing, lots of musicians playing music. And last week was the West Indian Day Parade, correct? And so there was lots of dancing, there was lots of singing, and really fun outfits too that people wore. As masked friends flood the beach and move towards the stage, Cesaria dresses for her performance. She puts on her tutu, feathers, and headdress, but not her shoes. Can I show you how we say shoes in sign language? Ernie, would you mind showing everyone? Shoes. Shoes. Can everyone try? Shoes. You put your two fists together and shoes. She primps her plumage and signs perfect. How do we sign perfect? Perfect. Can everyone try? Perfect. Louise, the show director, shouts, 5 more minutes, everyone. Let's put on our shoes. How do we sign shoes? Shoes. No shoes, Cesaria signs after reading his lips. How do we say no? Shoes. You guys just made a whole sentence. Let's do it again. No shoes. Perfect. But all the dancers wear shoes, he says. It's part of the costume. But peacocks don't wear shoes, says Zaria motions. Can we show everyone how to do peacock? So peacock, put a high five in the air and take your pointy finger from the other hand and put it in front of your high five. And that's peacock. Peacock. Very good. But peacocks don't wear shoes, says Zaria motions. Only because they don't make shoes for peacocks, Louise says, and gives her a pair of shoes anyway. Does she look happy? Does she look like she want to put on these shoes? Why do you think she doesn't want to wear these shoes? Yes, that could be a reason. So how do you think she feels music? Feel. Let's keep that in mind. Cesaria shakes her head and runs to the field to hide, leaving the shoes behind. No one understands, she whispers. While sitting on the high grass, mud oozes between her toes. Slippers of dirt form over her feet. Does she look happy here? No? Do you think she wants to put on these shoes? No. Come back, everyone waves and wails. We're on soon. Her friends seem like they're worried, right? Because they have a dance performance to put on. Cesaria shakes her head and runs further towards the shore. No, she signs. Can everyone show me their nose? No, she signs. You guys are really good. She marches in tune with the pulse of the ocean. The earth radiates its heartbeat through her bare feet. The tempo tickles her toes. She moves to music only she can hear. Cesaria prances like a peacock. She dances like a peacock. Then she takes a stance just like a peacock. Can you guys show me your peacocks again? Very good. Perfect. Peacocks wear no shoes, she signs again and sighs. Cesaria struts back to the festival, but I can't let down my pride, she decides. So one peacock is called a peacock, a group of peacocks. So if you were all peacocks, you'd be called a pride of peacocks. And so her pride of peacocks are her friends. At the tent, Louise asks, "Do you still want to dance with us?" Cesaria nods and steps into the shoes. She frowns. The earth feels still. Does she look happy here? No, because she doesn't want to wear shoes. There's no tempo to tickle her toes. She squirms and shuffles onto the stage. When the curtains rise, the troupe points their toes. Cesaria stretches her palms to sign, but her fingers freeze. I wonder why her fingers are freezing. She stares at the crowd. The masks stare back in silence. Her hands shake. Her heart races. Ba-doom-ba-doom, ba-doom-ba-doom, ba-doom-ba-doom. And what happens when, what do you guys do when you're nervous? How do you guys relax? Please tell me. Breathe in. That's a good idea. But then a sea breeze moves over her skin. She sways to the music only she can hear. She takes the long, steady breaths. In, out. In, out. Cesaria flaps her wings, stands proud, and signs, "Peacocks wear no shoes." Can you show her how do we say peacocks wear no shoes? You guys all know how to say this now. When she kicks her shoes off, Cesaria mimics the dancing songbird. Do you notice that the background of the story changes when she takes off her shoes? So the illustrator of this book is deaf, and she wanted to communicate through her eyes what she feels when she's more comfortable. Take off your shoes, she signs. Feel. Feel. Can we show everyone how to do feel? feel. All the dancers step out of their shoes. The earth radiates its heartbeat through their bare feet. They point their toes in the wind. They raise their palms to the sky, to the birds, to the clouds. Do they look happy? So what did her friends do? They took off their shoes. This is what's called allyship. And we'll talk about that some more. As the orchestra strums and drums, the dancers tap and twist. At the end of the routine, they face the crowd and bow. Can you show me how you bow? Yes. The chairs radiate through them and into the wind. Thank you, Cesaria signs. Can we show everyone how to say thank you? Thank you. Thank you. Then she walks off stage, leaving the shoes behind. The end.